Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Crisscrossing. I'm Crystal. Today we're on my island Xanadu and we're going to start terraforming. First thing I'm going to be doing today is attempting to make a rock garden. I've got my spots picked out on where I want my rocks to go, and the first thing I have to do is get the island ready. So we're going to have to cover this entire blank island in either mannequins or items. Today I think I'm just going to use, I'm going to use pathing to block out everywhere that I don't want the rocks to spawn. So I'm going to do that right now, and when I'm done we'll start breaking rocks and hoping they pop up in the places I want them to go. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about why I'm doing what I'm doing right here. So rocks need a 3x3 open spot to spawn. So let's look at this rock here. It's in the middle. It can spawn in this point because the spaces around it can host rocks. There's a space for, if I hit this, a rock to drop out. Okay. There's some things that stop rocks from falling out into the spaces around your main rock, or your minerals or whatever that comes out of here, and that will stop a rock from spawning in a particular place. So if I hit this rock, it's got 6 open spots around it, or 8, what is it? You could drop 8 things, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? It's got 8 open spots around it, so that way it can drop the things when you hit it. If anything is blocking that from happening, a rock can't spawn. So I'm using pathing because a rock can fall out onto pathing. It can also drop out onto flowers. Flowers won't stop your rocks from spawning, but things like furniture, trees, water, cliff edges will. So I've just blocked out these spaces with pathing so that when I start breaking my rocks, this is where they'll spawn. Another good trick for covering your island to make sure that your rocks spawn here is by using mannequins. It can get tricky because you have to really make sure you're placing your mannequins correctly, but it's slightly less time consuming than trying to cover your entire island in pathing. So I think I'm going to do a mix right now of pathing and mannequins. Both of those things are really easy to pick up when it's all done, but you have to be careful with the placement of your mannequins, because sometimes those rocks get sneaky and they find little places to hide and spawn where you don't want them to. So I'm going to continue to work on blocking out the rest of my island. Rocks can and absolutely will spawn at cliff edges, which is something I learned the hard way. The first time I tried to make a rock garden, I wasn't time traveling, and it took me almost 3 weeks. It took forever. There were tears, there was anger, and a whole lot of frustration. So I'm just going to double check and make sure that I cannot have any rocks spawning on these edges here, coastal edges, by putting down some pathing here. Okay, now for the last part, I'm mostly going to put down pathing in this last area. Hopefully they don't spawn up there anywhere because I will not be able to go up there and find them. So this is my last area, this is my house, and I am going to drop mannequins and put pathing. Definitely pathing around where the villagers like to hang out, and yeah, hopefully this works out. This is the last section that I need to take care of. So right now I'm filling in a little bit more space than I probably need to because I might as well do it now. I am moving all of these houses to the beaches as well, and the museum as well I'm going to move. So the more I fill in now, the less I'll have to do later because I'm going to redo my whole village as well. And there's no sense in wasting good time traveling, so I am going to do that as I time travel to get through this process of building my rock garden. Alright, so I think I'm done now. I'm going to have a run through as best as I can to see if there's any place obvious that I may have missed. It's kind of tricky to do that. So let's come over here. Oh yeah, I've got to do so much for being done. I have to do this spot still. All right. Okay, so now I think I've got it. I think I have got it all. I'm gonna come back up and check by the museum just to make sure. Aha. This spot should probably get done too. All right, I'm just gonna go for it at this point. I'm gonna remove the dirt from those spots. We'll see if I did this right or if I have made mistakes somewhere. Alright, these are the spots in which I want my rocks to spawn. Hopefully I will get lucky. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm not lucky. Okay, so the first rock I'm gonna smash my rocks one at a time. Before I start, I do want to move one more house over to the beach. I think it's gonna have to be poor Olive, even though she's literally unpacking today. Let's move Olive to the beach, and then I'm gonna smash my first rock. All right, so thus far, this is where it's gonna get tricky, and where I may have just totally messed up. So Ozzy's house is gonna move. All right, so let's see if I can attempt to head off potential disaster by placing items around here so that maybe I'll get lucky. All right, let's smash our first rock. Okay. Now, just to make sure. There we go. Okay, let's time travel and see what happens. Okay, we have pushed ahead one day. I have gone back to 5 o'clock in the morning because it's my favorite time of the day in the game anyway. And I love the sunrise coming up. I love the chill music. It's perfect. And there's also fewer villagers out and about, so they won't get in the way. So now is the moment of truth, or the first one at least. Have I been successful? Yes. All right. So we've got one rock in the right spot. I'm excited about that. Let's go and smash another rock, push forward another day, and hopefully I continue to have this good luck. All right, goodbye rock. I'm gonna drop something down here. Even though I don't think anything can spawn there because of the mannequins around, I'm still gonna drop something just in case. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's go ahead another day. All right, day 2, I realized I made a ridiculous mistake. I'm scared to go and see, but I'm going to come over here and check because I completely forgot that I had moved that house. So I really need to, yep. Silly, silly, silly me. All right, well, let's break this one. Right here, let's eat this fruit. I knew that was gonna happen. This is why it's so frustrating doing this. And absolutely just the dumbest thing, really, to do this with such an empty island. It's not my brightest idea, but here we are. This was what I wanted to do first, so this is what I get for it. Okay, I broke that rock. I moved that house. That's been taken care of. I do want to now go and move. Gosh, I wish it would just... make it fit there. I might try. I'm gonna go and move Molly's house next. Let's push ahead another day and see what happens. All right, this is day 3. Let's go and have a look. Oops. I'm stuck. I don't know how to get through. Here we go. All right, let's go and see if I now have 3 rocks in my rock garden. Yes. Okay. So we have 3 more to go. Let's go and break this rock over here. There we go. Okay. Now I had moved Molly's house, so I'm not going to forget to go and fill Molly's lot again. All right, we're gonna push ahead one more day. We just moved Chef's house, and hopefully the rock has moved where I want it to go. Boo, rain. All right. Day 4, I think, is this now. So let's see. Yes. Okay. Definitely better than waiting 3 weeks to do this. What am I going through here? Okay. I'm gonna fill up that hole where I moved from where Shep's house was. Let's do that now. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying before, the first time I made a rock garden, it took me almost 3 weeks, and it was just like, I did the same thing. My island was quite finished. Well, not finished, but there was quite a lot of stuff on my island, which is obviously not the case here and now. But those rocks just kept finding little sneaky places, and I didn't know that flowers didn't count, and anyway, it took a long time, and it was very frustrating, and I had to press the wrong button again. There we go. I'm the worst at that. Okay, and then this spot, just in case. Okay. All right. So, I think we're doing good. I have to go and find a rock to break. I have 2 left. I know that there's one on the upper level, and where is the other one? Oh, it's right over here. Right over here. See if I can get through to this one to break it. There we go. Oops. So the setup for this obviously takes a really, really long time with such an empty island, but it is still much better than trying to do this with in real time. Definitely better doing this way. All right, I'm gonna move one more house. I think Raymond is up next. Move Raymond's house, and then I am going to push forward one more day. The 5th day, I think. And there we are. There we go, another rock. Can't be the 5th day because I messed up on one of the days. I'm confused. All right, well, I've got 5 rocks in their spots. Actually, oh, that's why I'm confused. This rock has to go because I want it in this spot. I literally want it to move over one spot. Isn't that ridiculous? So before I forget that this is the one that I want to move, I am going to break this rock. Okay, let's fill this spot. Let's go this way. Oh, right here. Ground, perfect. Okay, so hopefully it'll pop up here or here. And I'm going to move another villager home. Actually, let me go and fill that spot. Then I'm going to move a villager home. And I will push forward one more day. Day 6. Let's see if the next rock, there it is. It moved exactly where I wanted it to go. Now we just have one rock left. All right, let's break this last rock. Go and fill in the spot of the house that I just moved, Olive's house. And then we'll push forward to the next day. Okay, the 29th, so it's seven days. Oops, that I had to push forward in the end. In the end, I should make sure it's actually there. Oh no! Oh no! All right, so 2 things could have happened. I could have been really lucky up until now, and I messed up. Or I messed up just now when I was moving things around. So let's first come over here and see. Okay, there's no rocks. I didn't mess up there. So either I messed up somewhere and just kind of been getting lucky, or it just didn't spawn. And sometimes that happens. So the trick is not to panic. Check everywhere on the island to make sure it didn't spawn somewhere else as best as you can, and then if you can't find it, just go ahead, go forward one more day and see if it then pops up. And I'm hoping that is going to be the case. All right, yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so I suspect that it just didn't spawn. So I'm gonna push forward in one more day and we'll check again, and hopefully it's there. All right, I guess it's again the moment of truth. Gonna come through and see and hope that it just didn't spawn that one day. Oh no, okay. This is gonna take more time, isn't it? Darn, where did it go? I did break the last rock, right? I did, yeah, because it was this rock that was down here. Alright, well now I'm really going to have to comb the island and search and see if it got through anywhere, and that's going to be really difficult and incredibly annoying. I believe what is the most likely situation is that it's just not spawned again. So I'm going to have a quick one more run through just to double check. And then I'm going to push forward. Oh, you annoying rock. Go here, please. All right. Let's go one more day and hopefully that's it. All right, let's check again. Let's see if it's here. Why do I make that same mistake every time? All right, let's see. Oh no, it's this stupid rock. 2, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a substantial break. Really comb this island again. I thought I've looked everywhere. Maybe it's really just being that pesky. I have to do some research to see if there's something I'm missing. This was all going so well with only one minor mistake, and now here. This last rock just does not want to spawn. See, it's stupidness like this is why it took me so long last time too. There were days that the rocks didn't spawn. Well, here we are again. Okay, I'm going to try pushing forward one more day, and then if it's not there, I'm going to take a break and try and figure out what is going on. But I think it's just not spawning. I think I just need to keep going forward until I get there. Alright, here we go. We're trying again. Let's see if it's here, and if it's not, I am going to move this tree. It is still not here. And let's see if this helps at all. This tree isn't close enough that it should be creating a problem. But clearly a problem is being created nonetheless. So let's drop a couple mannequins, oops, and fast forward one more day and see if that does it. All right, let's see if we did it. I think what I'm seeing in the background there is looking promising. So let's have a look, and it might just have been something as stupid as that tree. There it is. All 6 rocks are now where I need them to be for my rock garden. Okay, so that took me just over 4 hours. I'd say the last 25 minutes was just trying to get this silly last rock into its space. I can now take down all these mannequins. I can now take down all of this pathing and start properly terraforming. So on my next video, I will be decorating this and further terraforming. I'm going to extend this pond all the way around the rock garden, and I've got lots of big ideas for this island. So I'm going to continue to make these videos showing my progression to a 5-star. At some point I'm going to settle on, I'd say 95% sure I'm committing to a specific type of theme, inspired by something, but I don't want to get into the details yet. I'm going to save that for when I'm 100% sure and see how it comes together. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video. My name's Crystal. This has been Crisscrossing. Please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, all of those things that let me know you're enjoying the content. Comment if you found this insightful, interesting, if anxiety-inducing. And yeah, I'd love to chat with you. So thank you so much again for watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Stay safe. Goodbye.